Okay, this is installation of the Axkid Minikid Core in a vehicle. So when you take it out of the box and you're going to install it for the first time, what you'll want to do is get rid of the newborn insert. You can put this back in, of course, once the installation is complete, but because of the way that the belt root is in the seat, that would be in the way. So I'll put that down here on the floor just now, and then I'm going to show you where we're going with the seat belt. So we need to open up the front section here, which is poppered in, and when we open that up, you're revealing an outer guide. Those keep the belt down and in the right position, and then the two clamps that will lock the belt off so it can't feed back, creating slack in the seat. Next thing we're going to do is open up the zips at the front here. That will give you access to the underside of this brace. And you'll see there's a silver metal stud here that's on a spring, and you push that in. It can be a little bit tricky, so push this in as well, and it'll allow you to retract or increase that legroom. So just for the purposes of this installation, we will go with this position because we're not going to be putting a child in anyway. The other thing we want to do before we install is determine the angle we want the seat at. There are two angles of recline, and you're going to govern that by the base. Now at the back of the base here, there is a grey trigger. By pulling that out, it allows the base to rotate around. If you look closely, you'll see at this end it is thicker and it narrows down at the back. And by doing that, you're lifting the front up, ultimately creating an increased recline angle. So you'll see there, I've increased the recline, and I'm just going to spin it back round, and you'll see we've made the seat quite a bit more upright now. Okay, so we're going to take some belt out from the car and take the buckle with that extended belt and pass it through. On my side, I'm going through where this opening is, and I'm going to ignore the outer green guides right now, passing the belt all the way through and finding the buckle, plugging that in. Now, with the belt nice and slack in the centre here, it makes it much easier to go through these guides. And I'm going to just go through the two outer guides and pull the slack out of the belt, feeding it back into the car as we go. So once we've got all that slack out, I'm going to just put a big pull just to drive the seat down into the seat, closing both of the clamps, 1 and 2, and we're going to just tidy it up by popping the pull strap through and re-poppering the fabric at the front just to finish that part off. Now, if we're going to use the baby insert, the newborn insert that I showed you at the start, we'll reposition that before we travel. But this part of the seat is now done, and at the back we have the leg. Just going to bring that down and put a little bit of counterforce into the seat, like so. You'll see that's the core solidly installed. Seat belt, no tethers at the back.